you guys, this is Orsi and this is gonna be a video that I was planning on making later, but I'm planning on changing some stuff around on my channel anyway, so you know what, why not? So, as you might know, I had a project for 2023, 12 deck for 12 months, which was, first of all, I'm proud of myself for sticking to that because I wasn't sure that I would do that. But secondly, I realized that a month for a deck is not enough. So I'm gonna do what I did for my yearly reading, which is also something that I'm gonna change up, as I'm gonna choose 8 decks for each of the Sabbath, but I'm only gonna do or choose 4 of them right now, because things changed. A year is too long, and it reflected very well in my year ahead reading, because it was accurate for about 6 months, I would say, for the first half of it, and then when choices were made, things got derailed and went into a different direction. And you know, unfortunately for me, what I saw as a potential in the cards and what I ended up with are not the same. So, you know, I don't know if anybody wants to hear about that. Do let me know when I make a video, but you don't need to, you know about that for this video. But it was also the same for decks, because sometimes I looked through the 12 decks that I chose and I was like, I don't want to work with any of them. So I want to give myself more credit to, not credit, that was an interesting Freudian slip. Maybe a good one for once. But, you know, a chance for me to change things. If I bring in a deck that I really am curious about, but I already have the 8 decks for work for the whole year, then I will feel frustrated for not being able to do that. So it's gonna be just how many? Let's see. I'm gonna do till Lithium. Yeah, the summer solstice. That should be the one. So that means, because you know we're starting from Yule, then that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 4. Let's just do 4, because you know I think for the summer solstice I should pick the deck there, because you know it really feels like it's diving the whole year into 2, those, the winter and the summer solstice. So, and I have my, you know, year ahead reading here for cheating. As in, I'm still, you know, not entirely familiar with the names for the oh god, I see, I already forgot the word. You know what, the things. I'm not gonna edit anything, you know me, I'm not editing. I forgot a word, I will forget a word, whatever. And it's gonna bother me. But so, and I'm sitting on the other side of my shell that has my tarot decks, so on my bed. So let's see. I mean, I was thinking, and I'm gonna reach under you guys, and I'm so sorry if it makes you feel weird, because I could have gotten everything out, but who needs to be organized, right, when you can be disorganized? Because the first one that I was thinking, but maybe that's too big, because I don't know the deck, is the ephemera. I mean, I know the whole point of this exercise to use this deck daily is to get to know the deck, but will it be too much? You know, like, will I just fuck up things if I... Oh, it's so beautiful. Maybe not, you know. I can always just check the guidebook, because the majors are the one that are different. There's this extra one that has a quote on the other side, and I really do love this one. Oh, and I can show you the beautiful foiling Like, look at that. Such beautiful cards. Okay. I mean, I was thinking about, you know, getting this one. And a month and a half for learning. Oh, I need this energy right now. A lot. And the Seeker. And, you know, they are not numbered. So, in a way, you can just, if you want to, you can rearrange the major arcana as well. If you want, you know. But I like all the options for the Lovers cards. They are different. Not just as in the representation of the humans in them, but how they, you know, it's not a copy-paste version of the same card. You can pretty much decide which type of relationship or support do you prefer. Like, you know, having each other's back because life is hard, or, you know, it's a fight, or it's kind of similar but in a more gentle way, I would say, like creating together. This is more of a in peace times. That's what I get out of it. And I like this one a lot because it's about not just marching on your own, you know, drums or your own music, but letting someone enter your life and co-create music. So I really like this one, but I also like this one as well. And I might, you know, just keep all three of them in and read them separately. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna do that, but I guess the first deck from the winter solstice, which is gonna be the 21st, is gonna be the Ephemeral Tarot from, you know, the creator of True Black. And I still have the Raven's Prophecy for December, so there's gonna be some overlap, but I don't mind that. I started using an oracle with it, so I think I'm getting back into, I can use more than one deck for a day. Or not, I don't know, you know. This is the whole I'm figuring out life again phase, which is not fun. And I'm just, you know, trying to like find all the littlest holographic stars that I have. Oh, look, everywhere, because I decorated with them. And I don't mind. Okay, other contestants. I like the mystical moments. I mean, I really like the way it looks, and it's a spring deck, and I haven't had a chance to work with it a lot. This is something that I really enjoy, as in this is my type of, one of my type of digital collage that I really like, and I'm thinking about adding as which deck? I mean, it has a spring energy, so it should be either Ostara or Imolk. Oh, but for Imolk I have the Season of the Witch Imolk Oracle card as an addition of anything, because that's my birthday deck. But I was thinking that maybe for Ostara I could use this one, because I don't just want to add decks that requires a lot of studying, to be honest. I want to have decks that I just enjoy using, so, you know, I don't want to overwhelm myself with the need of study. So maybe this is the Ostara. I mean, I'm just collecting them. I haven't made a decision fully yet. There are decks that I like, but I don't think that I want to spend that much time like with them, like the Lord of the Rings. It's a great one, but no. I already had the Margaret Peterson. I don't have that much new decks, to be honest, which is great. I mean, I sold a lot, so I don't have a lot that I need to choose from, which is also great. What do I have? I have a Yule. I need an Imog. It's gonna be my birthday, so that's also... I don't have a deck code 42, that would be awesome. And you know, it doesn't have to be a new deck, but I have the Moonchild. And yeah, I'm sitting in the sun rising. Oh yeah, that's the card that made me buy the deck. I don't know which way is it better. Oh, this way. And I kind of feel like I need to spend some time with it because it's not an obvious deck for me. So this could be actually an emote deck, right? And all of them are, I mean, these two are quite big, the Mystical Moments and the Moon. Okay. And for Beltane is right after spring, but not quite summer. Because for summer I will definitely need some fiery energy, which I don't really have at the moment. So it's good that I'm not considering anything from what I have. I have the Midnight Mushroom deck, which could be, but I kind of feel like that's more of a, because it's a black, it has black, you know, background. I thought that my choices are gonna be harder because I have so many that I haven't worked with yet at all. Looks like I really did a good job with, you know, shrinking down my collection. I have the Witch's Wisdom, which is sitting here, the new one, the standard edition, which is gonna be my Christmas present for myself. So maybe that sounds like a good Beltane deck. Or maybe sooner, because that's gonna be, I don't want that to be my Yule deck because I don't know the deck and I don't want, I mean, but I don't know the Ephemer either. I just don't know how much time I will have to study, and I feel like with the Ephemer I only have to study the major arcana and get familiar with it. With the Witch's Wisdom, it's a completely different system because it goes in a different way, and there's just so much in the artwork, and there's a bird outside. But I don't know if I'm patient enough. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up, and it's gonna be my Emote deck, because that's soon enough after opening the deck. And then the Beltane deck is gonna be the Moonchild. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the first 4 decks for next year, which starts on the 21st of December for me. For me, it always made sense that the year, it never made sense that the year didn't end on Christmas. Because that was, for me, growing up, the, you know, like the climax of the year. That was what we were always counting back to. And now I know a lot of witches start the new year at Samhain, but for me that's still just a build up. It's an extra special time, obviously, even though I'm not a practicing real witch in that sense, and I don't, you know, you don't have to tell me that you are as real as you want to be, but I don't have a practice yet around these things. I'm working on it, but for me, you know, it just ends there, and especially because it's the winter solstice, so days are gonna get longer afterwards. So I like that natural, you know, cycle and half point in a way, and half point with the summer solstice. So yeah, I just don't care about New Year's Eve, to be honest. It's not, it was all, not always, but I think it's early on it just felt forced. And after Christmas, which was like the thing that I was waiting for, there's this limbo week, and then you're forced to be like, yeah, everything is new, and no, it wasn't. But I want to, but anyway. So first deck is gonna be the ephemer for you, from you till Imolk, and then from Imolk till Ostera we have the Witch's Wisdom, which I'm not gonna remove because it's safely hid away there. It's in safe protection for less than a week because Christmas is almost here. Oh my, oh my. And then so in the end those two decks are gonna be used together. Ha! Interesting. And then for Ostera I will have the Mystical Moments. Maybe I will need a breeder. And then from Ostera till Beltane. Oh no, sorry, from Ostera till Beltane is gonna be the Mystical Moments. From Beltane to Little? Lita? How do you say that? Little? I have a spelling. Lita, I think. Wikipedia. I will have the Moonchild. It's gonna be an interesting one. They are not that similar. I wouldn't say. Most requires work, not all of them. And for the energy of the year, I think I'm gonna use the first half. I think I'm gonna use an Oracle one because I used the tarot deck, the True Black, last year. It was the Six of Pentacles for me, which in a way, I guess, I got a lot and I was able to give a lot. So that was a fairly good energy, you know, on top of everything. And I think I managed to do that. But I'm thinking about either using the Sacred Destiny or maybe the Wisdom of the Oracle. But I'm not sure if, you know, because if I get something bad from the Wisdom of the Oracle, I will cry. This is a really good deck. But, you know, if I get something like a change in the wind, but protection, you know, nothing is bad. I know. Okay, I think I'd rather have this one. Deep Knowing. Reversed. The Fates. Reversed. And to be fair. Okay. The deck is calling me out. So yeah, that's gonna be the one. The energy. I'm gonna do the reading on the 21st in the evening. But yeah, these are gonna be my 4 decks for the next 4... What's the word? The pagan holidays. How do we call them? Thank you for shouting the answer from the screen. I will remember as soon as I open my tablet and just freaking Sabbath. See? I said, as soon as I start looking for it, it's the Sabbath. For the 4th Sabbath. Sabbath? Is there a plural for it? But anyway, so I think just to finish everything off, I'm gonna show you my Christmas tree. Because, you know, you deserve something nice to end up on. So here's my Christmas tree.